some time ago on a late night reverb hunt, I found and purchased a Yamaha MT50. This is a 4-track cassette recorder. That's the exact same model that I used to use way back in the 90s. The fact that it's physical, recording on physical tape, obviously just recording on tape will get you a more lo-fi recording, but this allows you to flip the tape over and do something called tape reverse. Hendrix used tape reverse on Castles Made of Sand and Frusciante on Give It Away and stuff like that. It's a really cool sound, but let's talk about how it's actually made and how it's implemented on the 4-track. So cassette tapes have two sides, 1 and 2 or A and B, and each of those sides has 2 tracks, left and right. Because it's a physical medium, they're actually, like, you can think of them as like stripes along the tape. So the 4-track allows you to record on all 4 of these tracks while the tape's spinning in the same direction. So if I record guitar on track 1 and then flip the tape over, it is now backwards on what the device thinks is track 4. Alright, so here I'm recording on track 1. Reverb ni sith des I. Turn track 1 down, flip over the tape. Turn up track 4, pop up the volume so you can hear a little better. Yeah, said this in reverse. So the concept for this recording is going to be to use some tape reverse on a recording that has 3 guitars. We'll have a rhythm guitar, we'll have a lead guitar that is recorded forward, we'll have a lead guitar that will be recorded backwards, and then we'll have a verb that's going to be the verb on the forward lead guitar, but this verb will be backwards. We'll talk about reverse reverb in a second. So I'll have, let's call this guitars A, B, and C, and the verb. I'll have A, B, C, and verb on these particular tracks on the 4-track. Now recording this is going to be pretty fun. We got to do some planning here. So I've got 4 tracks. And for each take, I'm going to record one of these guitars. So first I'll do the rhythm guitar, and this is when the tape is moving forward. So after I do the rhythm guitar, I'll keep the tape running forward, and I'll record guitar B. That'll also be going forward. Then I'm going to flip the tape, and now the tape will be going backwards. And on track 3, I will record guitar C. And while it's still backwards, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take guitar B and I'm going to send it through the output, the aux out of the device, into a verb pedal, and that's going to go into this reverb. So since this guitar is forward normally, it'll now be backwards, and so it'll be playing backwards and getting some reverb on. I'll discuss it a little bit later, but the idea is that I'll record the verb for guitar B while the tape is backwards. Then if I flip the tape back to being normal, I will have A moving forward, B moving forward, C will be reversed, and so will the verb. And this is the basic plan. We'll talk a little bit more about the reverse reverb a little bit later on when you get a chance to hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we've got those 2 guitars on tracks 1 and 2. This is the rhythm guitar on track 1. The lead will come in on track 2 in a sec. And if we want to hear them backwards, I can flip this guy over. And instead of them being on 1 and 2, they'll now be on 3 and 4. So now that I've found where the beginning of this track is, what I want to do is take the lead guitar, which should be on track 3 now. If I hit play, we should hear it coming backwards. Yep, that's the lead guitar. I can tell from how high those noises are. And what I want to do is add a reverb to it. So I'm going to send the lead guitar out through the augs. I'm going to add some sauce to this, so we'll use ketchup and mustard. So the aux send is going to be just the lead guitar. I'm going to send that into my reverb pedal. NuX Atlantic is a great, like, not expensive at all reverb and delay pedal that has not left my little mini board since I got it. And I'm going to run that into what is now track 2. And this is going to be, it might be a bit loud. I'm going to set the gain here. But if I hit play, start hearing the backwards guitar. I should be able to bring in some, there we go, there's some nice, pretty reverb on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, thank you for checking out my new video. I'm having a lot of fun with the 4-track. That's actually super fun to go back to the old stuff like that. I got a new video coming out for a new song where I recorded a bunch of stuff in the studio, and then I recorded lead guitars out in the woods. This one actually is going to feature a baritone ukulele that I built, kind of the prototype. I'm going to be doing videos about building baritone ukuleles too. So subscribe and stuff if you feel like. I'd love to have you along for the ride. Be nice to one another out there. Cheers.